your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And so, my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able, excuse me, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, it's a terrific Thursday to be here. Great day, beautiful people. I got our affirmations for today. Today, Thursday, so we get us a crazy, sexy love note. I'm gonna get us a card from the shaman's dreams, and we're gonna have a wonderful day because guess what? You are already blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. So, good day, beautiful people. Yep, I be singing in the shower. I know. So just in case anybody talking junk about it, don't worry about it. I be singing in the shower. I sound good to me. So good day. Let's get our first affirmation this morning. It says facing the truth requires change, which the ego often avoids. But with that change comes healing and authentic living. It says facing the truth requires, I don't know what, requires change, which the ego often avoids. But with that change comes healing and authentic living. So, often a lot of times we don't face truths about ourselves, and I guess even when I read that this morning for the first time, what I was thinking was is how sometimes I give out readings on Fridays, and I don't accept the reading or not or whatever, but sometimes people aren't honest with themselves and they get upset because they're not being honest with themselves. And so I can't tell you really nothing about you because guess what? I'm not you. So even when we're doing readings or whatever the case may be, you have to agree or disagree. And a lot of times, sometimes we disagree, and we disagree because we're not being truthful with ourselves. And that's okay. Because eventually we come and see the light or whatever the case may be, and we figure it out. And not to say that it doesn't take anything away from me. And sometimes, you guys, we take stuff personal. Good day, Miss K. Good day, beautiful. Like I'm gonna tell you a quick story about my son this morning, because I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and so my son was working in a high school, and I know you guys don't know what my kids look like, but he's 30 years old and he looked like he probably 19. So he looked like a little kid. And he's security at a high school or whatever the case may be. And he woke up this morning and they was like, hey, well, we don't want you to come back. And they named all these particular reasons or whatever the case may be. Good day, Christian. Good day, beautiful. And none of them were true. The funny thing was is that it was a list of lies, but not to harp on that, I began to tell him that, hey, that's not about you. That has nothing to do with you. It doesn't speak to your character. It doesn't speak to the person that you are. It's about the person who wrote that particular thing. If you're not doing what your job is you're supposed to be doing, then that's one thing. But if you know that you did everything right, and you know that, hey, we run across these type of people that will tell lies, that maybe y'all energy don't connect and they have some kind of power where they can fire you or whatever the case may be. It's okay. Good day, Elijah. Good day, beautiful. It's okay. And like I told him, I said, your truth is that you had no issue whatsoever. So you can walk away with that, with knowing that I am perfectly fine. I didn't do anything wrong. Being your authentic self, sometimes we lose people, we lose jobs, we lose all of those things. But know that sometimes when we lose those things, they're not about you. Sometimes we lose those things for the better of ourselves. You remember that song Paranoia that I be playing sometimes? Sometimes these demons come to make us become a better version of ourselves. So maybe that happening to him this morning might have been a blessing. Because again, I told you that he looks like a kid. So the kids were challenging him. It's a fine line between high school. He was in high school too. He said the girls get to wear booty shorts and carrying on. Hey, so sometimes we think that, hey, I've been set up for failure. And you might be set up for success, depending on how you're looking at it. So the other affirmation, you guys, says, I share my good and life brings me even more good to share. I share my good and life brings me more good to share. And I do. I share my good right here. I tell you guys absolutely any and everything because guess what? Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. It already happened. That's one. And two, I want to hear about y'all good news. So I want to hear when you've been fighting so hard to get this job or whatever the case may be, or to get on your feet and you finally get to that particular thing. I want to hear about your milestones. I don't want to be the only person talking. I like to listen too. And so I share my good news in hopes of hearing about yours. I want to know when you climb just a little bit on that ladder, when you go up just a little bit, when you transform just a little bit. Because remember, I'm the person on the sideline cheering for you. And even if I don't have to cheer, sometimes I have to push. Like this morning. This morning I had to push. I had to push my son. And it's okay. So that's why I get on here and I share my good too. To let you know that guess what? I'm human. Everybody human. We all having a human experience. We doing our own thing. And everybody is different. Even from the perspective of what I see, you might see it different. It's okay to see it different. It's okay because you were raised different. You might have a different outlook on what I did. You might be like, hey, Teresa, you probably could have did X, Y, and Z. That's why, guess what? I don't think I know it all. I'm open to different people perspectives. You see? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying, Ms. K. Speak it into the atmosphere. Something better is coming his way. He did absolutely nothing wrong. So hey, you didn't get into a fight with the kids or none of that. Or you okay? He was upset because he was being lied on, you guys. And a lot of times we get upset when we're being lied on and we don't even understand. That's what I'm saying. Great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. It ain't about us. The person doing the lying, what are you gaining from that? And we get so upset and we, like it attack our character. People have choices. They can believe the lies or not. Absolutely. Miss K. And so it's okay. Like I told him, it's okay if they lie on you. It's okay to know that you got this much authority over someone and to use your authority. She don't know what circumstances in which he was in, whether he could do anything, you know, if he needed that job or whatever the case may be. People are just people, even us, even us. And so I'm not judging a person that did what they did. It was just lies. And whatever their purpose was and their intent, it's okay. Because just like Miss K said, keep it moving. Something better is coming. Even if you in the same circumstance, even if you at a job that your ass don't like. Well, sometimes we get enough balls to just get up and say, I don't want to do this. Because guess what? We get stuck in them positions because I need this particular money because I got to live. And I've been there. I know. Knowing that your head boss lying on you all the time, the job more stressful than it need to be, and it ain't paying enough. And so we scared to share our goods sometimes because guess what? Who gonna tank that? Are they really happy for me when I do good? I'm just saying, guys. So as we work on to this Friday Eve, and you guys get us a crazy, sexy love note, and we are going to have a wonderful day. Because regardless of what happens throughout the day, okay, yep, and that's how they feeling today. Now I'm gonna give you both. You guys, I'm just gonna give you both because it was 2 cards jumped out the decks. The first one said you did it, and usually when this happens, we able to put it together. So let's go. It says you did it. Hooray! Success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles. So we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Now, where you are in this journey, you did it before and you'll do it again. And that's funny. Hey, Alex, hey, beautiful, how are you? That's funny because I'm just sitting here telling you about a situation that happened with my son or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to call him, you guys, and I'm going to give him this card. I'm not even going to put it up today. I'm going to call him and give him this card. You did it. Because the thing is that he was victorious. Hooray. He has success. And they need y'all to recognize that success come in waves. Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful. Success come in waves. Because guess what? When you make it to where you were trying to get to, you succeeded. They said rest, relax, repeat. Because that's what's going to happen. Because guess what? Once you make it to one goal, guess what? You're trying to get to the next one. Right? So the thing is that my son made it to one particular goal, and yeah, something might happen that's going to push you or catapult you to the next one, but don't worry about that. Hooray. You did it. You did it. You succeeded and made it to the spot. You remember, Miss K, when you was looking for a job, looking, and then bam. Remember Alex? When we putting in all those applications. Remember Michelle? When I don't know if I can find nothing in South Carolina. Remember that? And at some point you succeeded. And now you off into a whole nother thing. So they want you to remember when you succeed and know that rest, because guess what? It's going to be on repeat. It's going to happen again. So you did it. Congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You made it to a milestone. You made it to a goal. You did that thing. So congratulate yourself. And so obviously they also want us to know to pause. pause for the cause. In between them saying, hooray, you done succeeded, you done made it to this particular spot, they said, hey, don't forget to take a pause. It says, if you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right one will fit like a gorgeous glove. So even with the hooray, you done succeeded, you done made it to a particular spot, it's going to give you a little bit more information. They said, hey, take a pause for the cause. Don't catapult and go to something because it's right in your face. It's okay, Michelle. They said take a pause. Because some things, if it look too good to be true, guess what? It probably is. So, yeah, we make it to milestones. We succeed. And in that moment, sometimes we have to take a rest because we at a crossroad and we got other directions and branches in which we can take. And so they say, hey, don't forget to pause and make decisions based on you. Use that intuition that you got. Everybody got it. You got it. You got it. Don't say you don't. You got it. You got it. Michelle, you got it. Crazy Raw Granny, you know you got it. Miss K, you got it. Alex, you got it. You guys have it. And anybody else watching, you have your own intuition. You have your own thing inside of you that says, hey, yeah, let's get it. That's the way to go right there. Start listening to you. We have so much chatter on the outside of us that sometimes we don't even know our own voice. That's what I'm here for in the morning. Just to make you start listening to you, to know how wonderful you are. I can't work magic for you because you are the magic. So when we start relying on anything outside of ourselves, that's where stuff started to go wrong. So pause sometimes. Think about the stuff that you finna do, the direction you finna take. There's no need to hurry. Because you don't know what tomorrow brings anyways. So you just bask in the moment. Deal with what you got going on right in front of you. So I'm taking both of these today. I'm glad I succeeded, but I know that the spot in which I succeeded in is not my permanent resting place. And so I'm just going to keep on moving forward because I got different goals anyways. I got stuff I want to see. I got stuff I want to do. And so do you. I'm just saying. I ain't the only one that made it to the top of the mountain, and then I looked over there and I was like, dang, that's a bigger one over there. I want to go over there. You do it too all the time. Because guess what? When you was looking for a job, that's what you was focused on. I'm just looking for a job. And then now you got that job and you like, I can do something better. I can make some more money. I can blah, blah, blah. And you start moving in that direction to get those particular things. Am I correct? And if you're happy with what you have, then you'll sit still and be complacent and fine with that. And that's absolutely fine. But everything is still moving. Even when we pause, you guys. I'm laughing because they say, you know how you pause the TV? The TV paused, but guess what? Everything in the house still moving. You then went to the bathroom, whatever you done. So everything's still moving even when we pause. I'm just saying. Oh, no, you're not today. No, we are not. Michelle say, I'm accepting the pause this morning. I know sometimes I have to pause. You guys, let me see something. So yesterday, I'm so sore right now. I can't even tell y'all how sore I am. Um, I'm painting, and we are switching rooms and moving furniture and all kind. And I am so sore, but I'm so grateful. Um, and I know when I have to take a pause too, even throughout the stuff that I do, my body decided to tell me that, hey, you better pause for the cause and figure it out. Yesterday, I was so sleepy. I told my mom, I said, I can't do no more. I'm just going to lay down. I don't even remember going to sleep, you guys. Head hit the pillow. I was out of there. The pause was real. And so, you guys, you are doing your absolute best. I hope and pray. A lot of times we are not understood. We are in a space of fight and flight or survival mode all the time. I just want everybody to find a comfort zone and just ride that thing out. Because it's been absolutely amazing. Life has been amazing for me. And it's so funny because as I'm talking, again, I talk so much stuff. Um, our card, Wood Wives, it says adaptability, and I don't know why that we keep going back to this. They keep trying to explain to us that, hey, you have to be adaptable. You have to be adaptable. I just told you about the pause. Even when you pause, stuff is still moving. Okay, let's get it. Adaptability. They said we're gonna put it together whether you want us to or not. Let's get it. Wood Wives. It says the wood wives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. Here we go. We go right back to the pause. We go right back. No matter what life offers you, they want you to know to be grounded. So that means pause. Don't make quick decisions, something that don't fit you. I'm going to keep going. You need to know who you are and what you'll tolerate, what you've learned to date, and what boundaries to set so that you feel good about yourself. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now. And in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. It says you have everything you need. You have all it takes to do this right now. So if you also keep reminding yourself to be flexible, you will be amazed by how well things play out for you. The Wood Wives are both wise keepers and students in a new world. As these forest spirits have an uncanny ability to adapt to changing circumstances and always find the perfect way to grow and expand. They represent what you already know how to do. You already know how to adapt. You don't want to. A lot of us don't want to, but you know how to adapt. Things are constantly moving. I remember when, guess what, they just had cassette tapes. It was so funny. I ran across a thing where the guy was telling his son how you used to record the songs off the radio. I know this might go over a couple people here depending on who watching, but we used to record the songs off the radio. So you had to stay up all night, wait on your song to come on, and you better know the beat when to start so you could start. You got to hit record and play at the same time so that you can record your song. I don't even know how they record stuff now. See how things are changing? Within this 50 years that I've been on this earth, things done changed. And we done went from cassette tapes to CDs to MP3 players to iPads, iPods. You have to learn to be adaptable. And so if you stayed stuck back in the 80s and you think the rims and fat tires and banging music is still it, that's what you still doing. But if you are adaptable, then you open up and you allow yourself to just be. You don't need to be stuck in a time warp. It says learn. Be in a beginner's mind. Let go of your rigid notions of how things should be and be present to what is right now. Unencumbered by your projections. It says, is there a storm brewing because things need to change? No worries. Nothing can uproot you now, and it will pass, and you will dance with nature and move with it all. Things change, you guys. We change. We don't always stay the same. We say that. We be like, oh, I'm the same person that I'm not the same person that I was. I'm not the same person that I was 5 years ago. If you go back and probably look at the first live that I did with me and my damn daughter, I ain't the same person. I've changed. I had some things that I had to adapt to, which changed my mindset. I'm not the same person. I'm not the same as I was when I was 25. I'm not the same as I was 30. I'm not even the same as I was when I was 45. We change. You think you the same, but you're not, because you have to adapt to certain things. And some of those things that you have to adapt to, they're not even things that you want to adapt to. You have to adapt to death. You have to adapt to mourning. You have to adapt to a space where somebody used to be there, but they no longer there no more. You have to mourn relationships. You have to adapt to new jobs. You have to adapt to new homes. You have to adapt to new areas. You have to adapt to new people. I'm just saying. Or maybe it's just me. It says, perhaps you're being given an opportunity to take a chance on something new. And you're not sure how far you can go without losing your footing. Have no fear. For when you remember your roots, your integrity, your authentic self, you can stretch yourself beyond the invisible line you drew. Go for it. You'll be glad you did. Be adaptable. Sometimes we feel like we can't do it. Absolutely, they push you to change. That's why they tell you sometimes you have to push past the pain, because it pushes you to change. When you're working out and you work your body out, I just told you I was painting the ceiling and this was all hurting. That's because I'm moving something that ain't used to be a move. My muscles have to adapt. It was painful, but keep on pushing, keep going. Because on the other side of that is the reward sometimes. You guys do wonderful. Stay adaptable, though. Stay open to seeing different perspectives, to seeing something new, to learning something new. Don't be the person that, oh, I know it all. I done seen it all. You can't tell me nothing. I'm the person that, hey, guess what? I forgot to tell you guys this morning before I get off of here. I'm going to start a GoFundMe, you guys, because I messed up. I started feeding them birds back there. Remember I was talking junk? And then, so the birds, is eating me out of house and home. So I went from feeding them once a day to 9. They be tripping. I don't know if y'all can hear them. They out there. I don't know if the bird feeder is empty, but they be like, hey, listen. So I spent like $30 on bird food, and I think it lasts 2 weeks because I done got like 75 pounds worth of bird food, and they just tripping on me over here, you guys. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe so that I can feed the birds. I absolutely love. I see cardinals and blue jays and blackbirds and all kind of stuff in my yard, and I absolutely love to just sit there and see that. So I can't really afford to keep feeding them like that, but I want to keep feeding them. So I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. So the thing is that if you want to donate, I'm saying it. I want to feed the birds. So y'all can help me out if you want to. I want to feed the birds. And so I'm sorry that I don't got no camera, so you guys can just y'all can watch the birds too. But I absolutely love that. And if you want to donate, then I'll figure out how to donate. But I want to feed the birds, you guys. So with that being said, it is freaking Thursday. Tomorrow I am doing 3-card readings. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Today is amazing. You are understood, you are loved, you are kind, you are peaceful, you are everything that you need to be. Listen to that intuition. Ain't that right, Miss K? I absolutely will. Trust your gut intuition. You are absolutely where you need to be. Be adaptable, be open, see different perspectives of stuff. Know that you are absolutely amazing. Even when shit look like it's falling apart. Because it got to fall apart so you can put it back together. You are the creme de la creme. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. 3-card readings, you guys, so be ready. Go out and be blessed because you already are. I love you guys. Bye-bye.